back to my channel. Welcome to another makeup tutorial and another video. If this is your first time viewing my video, hello, my name is Lonyea, and we're finally doing another look, or a makeup look in general. I haven't done a makeup look since before I moved, so it's been like 2 weeks since I've even worn makeup. Y'all, you should have seen my face. If you follow me on Instagram, y'all, it was a mess. And my Instagram handle has changed. It's just my name, Lonyea Maiden. So it may say Makeup by Lon in my little intro video and things like that, but it's Lonyea Maiden. So you could just look me up by that. But you guys, I'm just gonna do a chit chat, get ready with me today, because I feel like I haven't been on camera in so long, like talking to you guys and discussing like things that are going on and things that have gone on and things like that. So I just want to do a chit chat, get ready with me, and do some makeup. So if that is something that you guys are interested in, then please keep on watching. So I went ahead and did my eyebrows. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like fast forward it in this video or if I'm just gonna leave it like out, but I did my eyebrows. And the look that I want to do doesn't really require like the entire eyelid being primed per se, but I think I'm just going to put the concealer that I'm gonna use as my concealer, under eye concealer, as my base, just, you know, to do it like that. So I'm just going to use ColourPop concealer in D42 to prime my lids. But yeah, so we moved into this house, and when I tell y'all, buying a house, like, okay, buying a house is expensive, like, we know that, but the actual like things that go into the house, like after you buy the house, is what's expensive. Like, we have spent so much freaking money, you guys. It's not, in 2 weeks, it's not even funny. And it's like, excuse me, you know what I mean? Like, how the hell do you even spend this much money? I mean, personally for me, like, I know how I spend so much money because, like, it was all my filming equipment. But other than that, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb, because people will disturb me. But other than that, like, we have to get our electric breaker box thing fixed. We have to, what else do we have to do? What else do we have to do? We have to do the electric breaker. We had to fix underneath the sink. I'm going to go ahead and use this Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow base from Ulta. I used to use this all the time. This is going to be my eyeshadow base for the color that we put on the lid. But you guys, we had to fix underneath the sink. We have to fix the circuit breaker. We have to oh my gosh, we had to get a washer and dryer. We had to buy stuff to hook that up. We had to get a new toilet seat. We had to get new locks. Like, there was just so much that we felt like we had to do, and that was kind of necessary. Like, the locks were necessary, fixing the sink was necessary, the electric is necessary, and it's just like, oh my gosh. On top of getting an alarm system, because I'm here all day. And I'm very, very, very paranoid. Like, I was raised with an alarm system at my grandma's house because we didn't live in, like, the best neighborhood. So, for me, an alarm system was definitely necessary. I was like, I am not budging on this. This is something that I want. This is something that has to be done. So, thank you so much. So, for eyeshadow, I'm actually going to use the new Lorac Pressed Pigments. This is a Neon Lights palette. This is what this palette looks like, and I felt like Lorac needed this because I haven't bought a Lorac Pro palette or a palette from them since the Pro Palette 2, I think, and that was in like 2015, 2016, like, it was a hot minute ago. So I felt like they needed something to step out of their comfort zone, because their comfort zone is neutral, I don't want to say like basic, boring, but like, that's kind of the way that it is. Their original Pro palette was amazing. And then I bought their unzipped palettes, the unzipped gold and the unzipped original. Love those palettes. I ended up giving them away just because I wasn't using them and they were pretty old. But I would like them back. Like, I would rebuy those 2 palettes because I really like them. But this is the Neon Lights palette. This is the Pro palette. It's 10 electric shades, 4 neon mattes, which are Bolt, Girls, Atomic, and Blue Note. And then you got 4 bright shimmers, which is Disco. Wait, which ones are the bright shimmers? Okay, 1 neutral transition shade, which is Indie. Then you've got 1 baseless high shimmer shade. Okay, so Party is the baseless high shimmer shade. So Party you can put over any of these colors and they'll make them look a little shimmery. So Adult, Cocktails, Haze, and Discos are all of their shimmers. So 4 shimmers, 4 mattes. You get 2 kind of like neutral shades that can be used for lots of different things. They're supposed to have high color payoff with extreme staying power. This is only $29, which is less than most of their palettes, mainly because there's only, 10 shades? I did just say there was 10 shades. 10 shades, but let's go ahead and try this out. So I'm not going to do like a crazy avant-garde, like a crazy look. I'm just going to do something kind of simple. So I'm going to take Bolt, which is the yellow, and place that all over the lid. This is a flat dome shader, L210 from Stelazzi. I've needed like, oh my god, why am I putting yellow on? I'm doing pink today. Fuck. What am I thinking? Okay, I'm doing Girls. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm using Girls, which is the hot pink. Whoa. Okay, so, I posted like a baby picture of myself, what was that, a couple of days ago, like maybe like Friday or Thursday, and so many of you guys wanted to know if we were expecting, and no, we're not. Jack wanted to take a break as far as like spending money for a good while, because he is, feeling like a little overwhelmed and things like that with like so much stuff that we've been having to spend money on. And we had a wedding, then we bought a house, so it's like we don't want to like go right into having a baby. We want to give ourselves like a couple of months to not have so much money to spend on. So so I'm a planner. I'm a planner to an extent. Like, I enjoy planning things like when I'm gonna have my baby. But like, as far as like work and stuff like that, like I don't plan that stuff out. Like, I just literally sit down and do what comes to me, which I need to get better about. But so I am thinking like, okay, so August, September-ish would mean that I would have my baby if it goes full term. If we started trying in August, I would have him by June. If I started trying in August or in September, he would be born in July. And I personally know just from being born in December that having like a winter birthday isn't really fun. So to me, it was more so like I want to plan my kids to where they're born in warmer months so we can do more fun things for their birthdays. So, our first baby we want to start trying in September, and then after that, then we want to, with the second one, we probably will wait until our baby's like 3 or 4, maybe, at least until he's potty trained. And the reason I'm saying he is because we want a boy. So speaking it to the universe, listen to me. We want him to be born in warmer months, and then we want to have our second kid definitely when our first kid is a little bit older, because I've always wanted my kids to be close together because me and Adrian are close together, but I think realistically it's not the most plausible. Like, I personally feel like I will be overwhelmed, and that is something that I want to not. I already have fear about postpartum depression. I have fear about births in general, and I know I shouldn't like think these things because you are what you attract, or you attract you know the saying. You know the saying. And I fear childbirth. Not in the sense of having the actual baby, but just something going wrong with my body after I have the baby. That is my biggest fear. And I've been coaching Jack, like, you know, if something ever happens, you know, I'm trying to, like, you know, help him, you know how to do the hair and, you know, just little things like that. And he, of course, is just like, stop talking like that. But to me and in my mind, it's justified, if you know what I mean. So with that being said, like, it just freaks me out. So I just worry about that. Hold on one second, I gotta get some makeup remover. So, like, it's not necessarily childbirth that I fear, but more so like something happening, because, you know, with Black women, like, doctors don't take Black women like serious. Like, Black women die more than any other race because they don't, like, I don't want to say don't trust us, but they don't, like, believe us. Like, they think we're, like, hypochondriacs or something. I don't know, but it's just frustrating, and it makes me scared. But I know I need to stop thinking like that. But, so, yeah. So, I am just worried about postpartum and, you know, having a second child too soon. So that is why I've decided that we would probably wait, you know, 2 to 3 years before we have our second kid. Plus, we want to make sure that our first kid is getting enough attention. We don't want our first kid to be born and then boom, bam, thank you, ma'am, our second kid is born. And that's how it was with me and Adrian, but I never felt like that with Adrian. Like, I never felt like he was a burden or I didn't get enough time or anything like that, mainly because we were so young. Like, I didn't have that opportunity to feel that way. And I don't know, maybe I was just a different kid, but I feel like some kids do feel like that. But I feel like if you leave a kid an only child for too long, introducing a second child would be problematic. So that is something that we don't want. You know, like, Sydney's 4, and she's really excited about us having a baby. So I think that's, like, a really good age, like 3 or 4, where they're potty trained, maybe even 2. But I'm really excited. We're both really excited. Someone had commented on our house unfinished house tour thing, and they were like, oh, when are you guys gonna have a baby B? And B latched onto that. He was like, oh my gosh, that was so cute, did you see this comment? I'm like, yeah, I saw it, it was so cute. He's like, oh, I want a baby B now. And I'm like, stop it. I still have my birth control. But so yeah, I'm gonna do this liner thing. I can't really talk and do it, so okay, so I was so shaky, but all I did was just go over the top. Oh, it's kind of a mess, but I was just like trembling the entire time. Amazing. Let me do the other eye. Okay, so I don't know what lashes I want to wear. I'm thinking I want to wear these. These are the Level Up lashes. They're super long. These are by Makeup Is My Obsession, Is My Addiction, I think. Can't remember. They don't really have anything on them. And these are the Jolie lashes. Like, kind of want to wear these, but I feel like these are a little less dramatic and can be used with a different look. So I think I'm gonna go with the Level Up lashes. Yeah. I'm gonna pop those on. I am gonna spray my face. This is the ABH Dewy Setting Spray. I do like this setting spray. The only thing I worry about is that, look at that, the matte eyeshadows with setting spray is so bad. Like, oh my god. Blah, 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 blah. This makes me so mad. Okay, let me do salad. Alright, so I went ahead and just threw on a little highlighter. I did end up going over the eyeshadow one more time with the pink from the Lorac Neon Lights palette, the girls color, just because, like you guys saw, when I sprayed my face with the setting spray, it ended up making the color really, really dark because it was wet. So even when it dried down, it still looked darker. So I just went over it, just packed a little bit over the lid a little bit, and then I traced over my eyeliner. And the eyeliner, I don't think I mentioned it to you guys, but it is the Urban Decay Perversion Waterproof Fine Point Eye Pen. I swatched this on my hand, and it's literally waterproof, you guys. Like, it did not go away. And I do really enjoy it. The point of it is super, super fine, and it just glides on really nicely. There's no tugging. Like, this is an expensive, high-end eyeliner that I would recommend. Like, it's so black. It's actually a little more, it's like flat, but it's not like completely matte. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's not like 100% matte. But I really, 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 really love this. So the look actually turned out a little better than I anticipated. I did put the white color, which is the high shimmer, the baseless high shimmer, which is Party, in the inner corner, and then I put a little bit of pink over the top of it, and then I put more of the shimmer just to give it like that light pink kind of color. So I really like that because you can put it over the top of some of these mattes and make it, you know, a shimmer or whatever you want to do. So for lips, I'm going to, I think I'm going to do this. So this is the ColourPop Shayla Lippy Pencil in BFF number 4, and this is the Beauty Vault X TaylorMade Jane, which you guys, everybody knows her on Instagram. She's amazing, amazing, amazing makeup artist. Like, her looks, her hair, like, everything is always like 100%. Her wigs, like, that girl could do it all. She could do nails, she could do hair, she could do makeup. Like, there isn't anything that she can't do. I think her real name is Shania. But I don't want to misspoke, but there's nothing that lady can't do. She is so creative. So, she did come out with a collab. I will try to find the link for this, but this is the color Sand Nudes, and it's a little more pinky, so I figured I'd use this color today, and I did end up popping on the Level Up lashes. Pop in. So yeah. Oh, this is a gloss. I thought this was a liquid lipstick. Okay, maybe one's a gloss and one's a liquid lipstick. Okay, this is a gloss. Okay. I'm actually glad this is a gloss because I was wanting to do a glossy lip with this look, because it is matte and there's nothing really going on the lower lash line. So okay, you guys, so this is the completed look. I don't know about y'all, but this look is giving me like 80s, 90s vibe. Like, the eyes are 80s with the hair, and the print is 90s. I don't know, but it's giving me those vibes. I'm really loving the way that this look turned out. I hope that, you know, this chit chat Get Ready With Me was entertaining, because I feel like I'm personally pretty boring. That's why I don't do like live videos and things like that. I feel like I'm pretty like boring. So yeah, but I did give you guys a little insight into like what's been going on, where I've been, you know, my fears with this pregnancy that's impending. I'm super excited for the pregnancy in general. I'm just nervous about the actual process afterwards, and I'm also thinking about doing a natural birth. So yeah, I'm just worried, and you know, I take my prenatals every single day, because I've been on birth control for 6 years. I want to make sure that like all of the levels and vitamins and things like that in my body are where they're supposed to be, and my my boyfriend. He's not my boyfriend. What the fuck? My husband's mom is an RN, and she's been a nurse for like 29 years. Yeah, 30 years, I think. And she told me that I just need to make sure that I'm taking prenatals ahead of time, as long as possible. They recommend up to a year, but really as long as possible. So that is where I'm at. Taking prenatals every single day. I actually need to take mine today because I haven't. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being supportive and constantly watching my videos and everything like that. I'm so grateful. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. And I'm gonna like try to figure out why this room is still echoing so much. I have a rug underneath of me and I still feel like it's echo. I still feel like it's echoey and I don't know why. So yeah, love you guys. Bye.